Please welcome to the stage our next presenter, Jessie Wang.
Hi everyone, I'm Jessie Wang. I'm an interior designer, product designer, and someone who has also designed a restaurant before. But today, I would like to speak you not just as a designer, but as a brand founder. Welcome to my thesis, Table for One, Building a Culture of Solo Dining. So going to gym by yourself, shopping by yourself, getting a haircut by yourself, these are all accepted as normal solo activities. Before I begin, I want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever gone solo dining? Yes? Oh, I heard some yes. Okay. Well, in 1980s, comedies called The Lonely Guy, eating alone was portrayed as unusual, awkward, even a little tragic. And honestly, I used to think the same. I assumed solo dining was a consequence of loneliness. But I was all wrong. Today, things have changed. Solo dining is actually no longer unusual. It is becoming a lifestyle. According to OpenTable, solo dining reservation grew by 29% in 2 years in the US. 60% had eaten out alone in the past year. 65% said they plan to continue doing so. So the question is, what makes people willing to go solo dining? From my interviews, I heard Cindy said, I live with my roommates, so eating out alone gives me personal space. Alex said, I can order whatever I want. I don't have to take care of others. Andrew, a dad, told me, this is the only time I can just sit with myself and think. And as OpenTable CEO Debbie Sue says, after pandemic, remote work driven people to dine out as a break from home. But beyond that, there's a deeper shift towards self-care and enjoying one's own company. So I chose New York City as my starting point because it is a behavior, can become a culture, it can happen here. In New York City, 1 in 3 households lives alone. Apartments are small, often limiting private space. People work fast, live independently. And also New York is one of the top destinations for solo travelers. To better understand the challenges around solo dining, I created a research tool in the format of a menu and invite people who regularly dine alone to fill it out during their actual dining experience. After collecting the responses, several patterns emerge. Menus are not designed for one person. Portions are often too large or priced for two. They hesitate to try unfamiliar restaurants. Solo diners tend to repeat the same meal. At the same time, I interviewed restaurant staff. Virgil said, we love solo diners, but one person can't compete with a table of 8. To further understand this, I tried to reserve a table for myself on Google Maps on a Saturday night. I found that some restaurants do not accept reservation for one person during peak hours, and some dishes are only offered in portions for 2. Based on this research, I found that there is significant friction between solo diners and where dining happens. The problem is not solo dining. The problem is the lack of a system that supports it. So today, I'm introducing Solo Dining Plus. It's a brand and system designed to support, structure, and scale solo dining as both a cultural movement and a business opportunity. Solo Dining Plus is an ecosystem composed of 4 key parts: the Solo Saver app, Solo Diner Happy Hour, Playware, the Solo Diner Guide. The first part I want to introduce is the Solo Saver app. It's a platform that helps solo diners discover restaurants that truly support solo dining. It includes an AI companion called Table Talk. You tell where you are, what you are eating, and how you feel. It responds to your experience, helps you slow down, reflect, and fully engage with the moment. At the end, it generates a reflection you can choose to share, turning a solo experience into a shared cultural archive. Next up, let's talk about a strategy that's changing the game for both the table and the kitchen. Solo diner happy hour. We are not just talking about a discount, we're talking about a partnership-based activation that flips the script on off-peak hours. We've teamed up with Seoul Salon in the heart of NYC to launch our flagship Solo Diner Happy Hour at 5 p.m. The menu? Forget the struggle of choosing between cocktail or snack. Our menu lets you choose one from each, a drink, small bite, and a mean. It's adaptable, and also the restaurant is turning those slow hours into a vibrant hub. But the real magic isn't just on the plate. During this hour, we offer optional experiences, whether it's reading, drawing, or more. We're creating a sanctuary for personal enjoyment. And as you finish your meal, there's one last touch. You will receive a fortune cookie message left by a previous solo diner. I write one for the next, a quiet connection without ever meeting. Third, we introduce playware that offers something simple, interaction and play. You're at a table for one, hungry, and then the wait. What do? You look around, you check your phone for the 20th time, and suddenly your thumb is tired. And I started to wonder, why is cutlery only designed to put food into your mouth? What if it could do more? I believe cutlery can be more than just a tool. It can be a bridge between your inner world and the external environment. So I designed a set of modular silverware. You become the architect. You rotate it, assemble it, and compose a masterpiece while you wait for your mac and cheese. When you begin to play with it, you're not just preparing to eat, you're engaging in a sensory dialogue. And yes, you need to hit the restroom, but you're not done with that mac and cheese? Snap, clip, done. Assemble your tools into a sign that says BRB. Still eating. I will be right back. No one can take your food. Enjoy your meal. Finally, we introduced the Solo Diner Guide. Michelin encouraged people to travel. This encouraged people to live and eat independently. Michelin Guide evaluates restaurants based on culinary excellence. The Solo Diner Guide evaluates something different: how a restaurant performs when you are dining solo. It is a global platform that recognizes solo-friendly restaurants with over 85 partner restaurants. The platform builds a network across cities. And each year, we host awards such as Best Solo Seating Experience, Best Solo Menu Design, Best Ambient Experience, and more. We evaluate not just food, but spatial comfort, privacy. Beyond the system, this is not just a service, it's a culture where being alone feels natural, small moments are meaningful, and independence becomes something shared. As the founder behind Solo Dining Plus, I see our mission extending far beyond the four walls of a restaurant. We are building a moment that celebrates the architecture of independence. This is why we created Solo Hour Radio.
Good evening, New York. You're listening to Solo Hour Radio.
It's a podcast dedicated to share the beautiful, nuanced stories of people navigating life on their own terms in the heart of the world's big cities. When you see our brand mark in the wild, remember that Solo Dining Plus represents a new value plus for the modern urbanite. It is a philosophy built on enjoyment, immersion, accessibility, playfulness. And it starts here, in New York. But it doesn't stay here. The Solo Dining Plus evolves into a global network. A solo diner in New York can feel the same comfort in Tokyo, Paris, or anywhere in the world. So today, I invite you to sit at a table for one to enjoy your moment. Welcome to the culture of solo dining. Thank you. And to everyone who has shaped my journey, I love you.
Did you say mac and cheese?
I think so.
Yeah, you said it a couple of times, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah, okay.
twice, yeah.
No further questions. I would like to be the world's best cutlery architect.
Okay.
This was a really interesting process where you worked with the stigma of sitting alone and were dogged in as you are with ketchup, which is a whole other story that they don't know about. Wow, what you can do with ketchup. And there's so much joy and fun in this. Are we, though, then headed to being seduced into being a world of international lonely eaters?
Well, I think nowadays it just a lot of people. I believe if they choose eating by themselves, they actually choose to get a delivery food. But somehow I think our my brand Solo Dining Plus is actually we're kind of encourage people to step back into the public space and to actually observe the people, to hear the room, and also feel the vibe of the city. I believe I create a physical interaction, and so that somehow that experience, I believe, you will feel way fresh than you just stay home on your screen, just on your couch and eating your delivery food.
So the secret ingredient, the magic trick, is at the end of this, there's connection, like your fortune cookie.
Yeah.
You go out thinking you're alone, but you're connecting through the experience.
Yes, definitely, totally.
And can you level up?
Level up.
Like, what happens if I want to solo dine together?
Wow.
Can I go?
Yeah, let's go together.
All right, let's go. Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, yes.
Thank you, Jessie.
Thank you, Sinclair.